Hello all, Project Wargaming here with an update on 3D printing and Crusaders that I've been working on. So I have gone back to the drawing board, no, not completely. I went back in and I adjusted the scale on these. And then I also adjusted how I printed them off. So I had put them out there on models that were about 25 millimeter strips, and then they had the same model on each one, and then you were supposed to clip them. Well, I printed off a bunch and then I painted some, and it was just a little too difficult and a pain in the butt, really, to clip them all and then put them on the base. So what I went in and did was I took the 4 models, or however many models that I had, and then I put them onto a strip of 4 in 20 millimeter strips, and then made, like, I don't know, about 5 or 6 different kind of concoctions of those 4 miniatures. And so that gives you a variation and stuff like that, which is, I like to see that. I don't like it to just be all the same. So this is the result. So I have painted these guys up. I obviously haven't put the gravel or the sand on the base yet, but it gives you a good idea. Really happy with kind of how they've come out and how they look. Pretty cool. You can see the spears are not, the same height, and they're slightly off and different. The helmets are different as well, and then shields are also. This was one where I just had one of the models break off, so I just went ahead and put 3 out there. It doesn't bother me. This one has got the full set there, so still need to go in and actually put the stuff on the base. So anyways, that's kind of what I have been working on, and happy with how they're going. I've printed off, I've gone in and reshaped some of the knights as well, and so I just need to go in and do that. This one was an earlier print, and so you can see this one was a misprint, but the rest of them are just fine. I'm also running into an issue with my Elegoo Mars, that there's some holes starting to appear in the pixels, and so that's an unfortunate thing. You can see right there. So there's some pixels that aren't working anymore on it, unfortunately. I've had it for not quite a year. I will say that I've heavily used it, so but yeah, wish it would go a little bit longer. So anyways, the Spearmen, you can see here that I print them off with a supports on there and everything, and then this is how I print off the Spearmen. I go in and just print them off on the strip here, and then this is what I actually paint them on. So it's really nothing to go in and clip these. These are really easy to clean off and clip. And then you can see that I have, I've been using supports in this base. And so you can kind of do it a couple different ways after you cure it. You can see that this will come off a little bit, and you can actually sometimes pry it with your hands, or if you feel more comfortable, you can come in with just an X-Acto knife and just kind of slowly go underneath, and that will clip them off. And then underneath is some supports, and all you got to do is just kind of scrape it with your X-Acto knife, and then that gives you your flat base to work from. So I'm very happy with how they do. There's some that misprint and all that stuff. I print, I think I print like 3 of these on the Elegoo Mars. So what is it? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what is 20. So there's 60 that I print in a go, and according to the Cheeto box, it cost me 25 cents to print this off. I'm sure that it cost me a little bit more than that, because I think there's some resin that gets wasted, gets trapped in some places, and then of course you got your cleaning products that you use as well. But yeah, you can see I just this is just a strip that I did, and I painted up, just had them here. And so I just use these as my painting strips, which I really like, and it's very handy, and it works really well. So anyways, I will continue to print off guys, and here's some crossbowmen. So I need to print off more and keep painting them so that I can get more units out there. Here is just comparison really quick on the table. Bacchus troops there, and then this is an Adler base there. So yeah, pretty close in whatever, but you know, when you cast them, the models are a little bit thicker, just because they have to be, and when you print them, they can actually be a little bit thinner. So they're, I think, a little bit more proportionate to real life on the printed models than on the sculpted models, just because those have to be fairly bulky to really be able to take it. So, but these guys are pretty dang close to 6mm, as close as any of these guys get. And yeah, so that's what I've been working on. I'm going to keep working on it, and I'll keep you posted. So we will talk to you later.